The China Report for Saturday, March 23, 2013. Nearly 60% of global auto investment goes to China. What is the estimated global auto investment into the United States? Somewhere around 10%. Think about it, when was the last new car plant you heard about? When you go to buy an auto replacement part at the big chains, everything, and I mean everything, is from China and maybe a small portion from Mexico. Half the cars sold in the US today are imports. The other half have most of the components coming in from offshore, with the US-based assembly operations adding very few jobs. Why is China so successful in attracting automotive investment? They have a 50% import duty on any vehicle you try to import and 25% duties on parts. Yet, the very ivory tower economists who are guiding the United States would scoff at the idea of protecting American labor markets because that is what their textbook says. Someone should tell these economists that tariffs are not a negative. They help domestic economies in an age of fierce competition. Dead pig toll continues to climb in China. The number of dead pigs recovered in the last 2 weeks from rivers that supply water to Shanghai has risen to more than 16,000. The government in China's financial hub said Thursday that 10,570 carcasses have been pulled from its Huangpu River. That is in addition to 5,528 pigs plucked from upstream tributaries in January, Jiang Province. Authorities give daily updates assuring the public that tests show Shanghai's water is safe, but no official has given any full explanation about the massive dumping of pig carcasses. Hog farmers have told state media that the dumping of swine carcasses is rising because police have started cracking down on the illicit sale of pork products made from dead, diseased pigs. Truth is stranger than fiction in the Middle Kingdom. Why China won't act against a nuclear North Korea. China holds the key to the North Korean nuclear problem, an issue that could turn Northeast Asia into the most dangerous region on Earth. From the start, Beijing has been a reluctant partner with the United States on this crisis and has shown little interest in making the hard decisions needed to force Pyongyang to give up the bomb. To be sure, China worked closely with the United States in drafting the latest UN sanctions on North Korea, and some top officials, including the grandson of Chairman Mao Zedong, have openly criticized Kim Jong-un's regime. China's new president, Xi Jinping, is rumored to be open to different tactics, but that doesn't change the basic issue as far as Beijing is concerned. Simply put, China's leaders don't buy the U.S. argument that it is in Beijing's interest to work with Washington to solve the North Korean nuclear mess. And if you are a Communist Party boss in Beijing, you might not either. China and North Korea have been allies for years. Mutual interests are the key. China's worldwide influence. To the world, China represented a new kind of country, one that was both economically powerful and middle income at the same time. And the approach worked. A BBC poll in 2012 reported that, across several countries, China remains more popular than the United States. But will this last? There are already signs that China's unquenchable desire for raw materials is beginning to backfire. First, demonstrators in Burma successfully lobbied the new civilian government to stop construction of a Chinese-funded dam, citing suspicions that the dam project would benefit China more than Burma itself. In Zambia, where China has invested greatly in copper mines, workers have complained of harsh working conditions and corruption. China has consistently claimed that its engagements with other developing countries are mutually beneficial, but a growing number of people around the world are not as sure. That's the China Report for today. Zaijian.